The White House declares monkeypox a public health emergency. This comes as more cases are reported all across the country. Thanks for joining us for Fox 40 News at 5. I'm Nikki Lorenzo.
And I'm Eric Harriman. According to the CDC today, there are currently more than 6,600 confirmed monkeypox cases across the United States. The White House press secretary says that the Biden administration is working to get that outbreak under control.
We're working hand in hand with local authorities to get the resources they need. And as you also know, they took an additional step, which is to announce a public health emergency declaration of monkeypox. And that's important because what that's going to do is going to help accelerate the vaccine production and distribution.
New York, Illinois, and California have already declared monkeypox emergencies. As of right now, again, there's 6,600 cases nationwide, but 800 of those cases are confirmed here in California.
And now some lawmakers are calling on the state to do more. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace spoke with legislators on both sides of the aisle about action they say is needed to slow the spread. He's joining us now live with what they had to say. Eitan.
Well, Nikki and Eric, good evening. And keep in mind, it was just 3 days ago Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency here in California over monkeypox, something he says will free up resources and money to help fight the disease. But here at the legislature, some lawmakers say that is just a start.
It's an important step.
An important step is how Senator Scott Wiener describes the governor's state of emergency declaration over monkeypox.
It opens doors for more efficient testing and vaccination. And just allows us to be more nimble.
He says it will allow the state to dedicate more funding to slow the spread of the viral disease that can spread through skin-to-skin contact and often presents with flu-like symptoms, rashes, and skin lesions.
To take steps.
But the San Francisco Democrat says more must be done. He was one of 11 lawmakers who sent the governor this letter calling on Newsom to greenlight an emergency budget allocation of $38.5 million, funding Wiener says would directly assist the fight against monkeypox on a local level.
To support county public health departments, which are responsible for expanding testing, vaccination, and community outreach. We need to make sure the counties, that their public health departments have the support that they need.
It comes as Wiener is set to chair a brand new monkeypox select committee. Serving on it with him, Republican Senator Rosalicia Rochoa Bogue. In a statement, she said the committee will work to protect communities through education, uniform guidelines, and resources. That, as doctors stress, there are ways to guard against the virus.
The way you can protect yourself is making sure that the people who you are very close to, that if they have a rash, then you might want to opt out of being very close to them. And if people have rashes, they want to make sure to see their healthcare provider, get that diagnosed, and limit interaction with others so that they don't transmit to others.
And the Monkeypox Select Committee will hold its first meeting next Tuesday. Reporting live at the Capitol, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.